Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 124. Today is September the 21st, 2020. On today's show, I have whips, knitting, and talk about some whip go plans for next year. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. Water for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. How was everybody's week? Mine was really good. Sorry about no makeup on today. I am just jumping on here, trying to get this video done in between doing the laundry and doing dishes and all that fun household stuff you're supposed to do every week. Dang it. So I just kind of went, okay, it's time to do it. So here I am. Let's see. This week went really well. I went out and hung out with my mom on Thursday, took her groceries, put those all away, stayed for a little while. On Friday I had both the grandbabies and we had a really, really good day. The only time that the littlest man cried was when Grandpa had him, and it was because his daddy was here, and I think that littlest man figured it out. And he was sad because his daddy was across the room and wasn't really talking to him. And I think that that might have been what the problem was, because once I went and got him and we went and sat by his dad, he was happy and he was talking. And so I think he was just a little sad that he had been with Grandma all day and his daddy's there and his daddy's not talking to him. It's like, oh, but it did well. He is only taking 20-minute naps, and that was really a shock. Wait a minute, you're supposed to be sleeping more because you're still an itty bitty baby. What are you doing? But you know, we all had a good time. Even little man and I had a great time playing, so it worked out well. On Saturday we didn't go camping for our anniversary. We decided to stay home. We weren't sure. It was freezing in Denali Park, which is where we were going to go down to again, and I just wasn't feeling up to par. I had a stomach episode, so that's all I'm going to say. And we decided that we would just stay home, and he's taking it out this week with little man's dad, so he'll be going for a couple of days this week, taking the motor home, checking it out, going camping, having a good time with his middle son, which he hasn't done in a long time. So I'm really glad about that. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Mirror Monday is Seaside Kingdom. I am stitching this on 32 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. And the lighting is really strange because the light is coming through a window that I have a whole bunch of stained glass that I made. So the colors are kind of crazy, and it's kind of haloing. So sorry about that, but I even have my other light on. But that's what we're dealing with right now. But here we go. I got some more done on the girl's dress. So you can see that red, that's all from the stained glass. So I'll turn it this way, and it's not. So there we go. So it's turning out really cute. I really like it. I really, really like it. I guess I'm going to have to go back to doing these earlier in the day because it's late afternoon here right now. So we're getting the late afternoon sun coming right through that stained glass piece. But oh well. Alright, and then I pulled out my Whip Go Start, which is Nantucket Rose by Lavender and Lace, and I'm stitching this on 32 count Violet Mist, I think it's Violet Mist. And I did not get a lot done on this at all. I just decided that I wasn't feeling stitching earlier in the week, so when I was working on this, I just put in enough to say I started it. So here it is. So this is the top, middle, and that's just the greenery of the tree that she's sitting under. Okay, and then I didn't stitch for like I didn't stitch, I don't think, on Wednesday. So this is, yeah, I think it was Wednesday I didn't stitch at all. I just didn't feel like it. So I went ahead and picked this back up, or picked this up. This is also a new start. This is Stitch Aname's 2020 Halloween Stitch Along. And I'm stitching this on 18 count oatmeal Aida. I also have flubbed it up at the top, so I'm just going to make it work, because I would have had to have frogged all of this when I realized, and I just said to heck with it, and I just went. So the blocks are correct. I still need to do 2 more of this size blocks and 1 more of that, and the frame will be done. And then of course she's added some like cauldrons and bats and cats around the outside of the frame. So this is Stitch Aname if you're looking for a stitch along for October, and it's a free stitch along. Oops, sorry. Alright, and then on Friday, after Little Men left, I started working on Friends and Family Stitch Along by Linens and Threads. And I'm working on the, hey, wow, that red is really something. I'm working on that September. And I have decided that I am done with the September block until I get, to get to this one, you'd have to do a lot of counting. And when they printed this one out, it was counting a lot going up to get to this. So I decided I would wait and see when this section comes in, or maybe even this section, I would go ahead and put that in. So I'm going to save this piece for later. But here is where I'm at. This is what the September section looks like. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm really happy with this section here. I think that turned out really cute. And I'm thinking that tree looking thing, I might do in the light color, just to throw some of that more light color over here. But that is where it's at. And this is on 18 count oatmeal Aida as well. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I do. I hope that made sense. All right. And then I pulled out the Scarlet House Seeking Refuge. I'm stitching this on 32 count platinum by Zweigart in my own color conversion. And I got another page of wording done. So I've only got 1 more page of wording done, and then the words are all done. Isn't that exciting? So I'm really enjoying that. I worked on this for a day and a half. So a little bit at night and then the rest for the next day. And I finished it up, and then I started another project after I was done with the words. I thought about doing the green across, but I went, nah, let's just do the words and be enough with that. But yeah, that's really exciting. I'm really happy how that's turning out. And the more I'm working on it, the more I think I am going to not do the bottom. Just have that white border going across here, and then the white border going across the top, and being done with it. Yeah. Yep. Because I'm thinking that. And the last thing I worked on is Mommy's Moonlight Cafe by Praiseworthy Stitches. I am, hit myself in the face here. I am stitching this on 28 count Haunted by Picture This Plus with my own color conversion. Okay. And I got another page done. I finished page 4, except for, of course, the back stitch. So page 4 included, I did the window that the cat is sitting in. I did the, down at the bottom, the white picket fence. Started working on the open sign. And then I moved over and started working on page 5, which is working on the door. So the door is next, so that's awesome. I also put the ghost eyes and the pumpkin's face and eyes. So yeah, I was really happy with that, how that's turning out. Kind of want to work on this today, but I will be good and do my mirror like I'm supposed to, but I really kind of want to work on this more. Alright, so that was all the stitching that I worked on this week. I didn't do anything for my township stitch-alongs, which is bad. I should do that. And today is a birthday along, which you have to do new starts. So I might work a little bit on my mirror and then start something new. Start one of my Halloween projects that I was going to start just in October. I'll just go ahead and start it now. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. So, knitting. Still have the same 2 balls of yarn. Because I did not do a lot of knitting this week because we did not have a knit along. Ooh, wow. That really is halo-y. Okay, so I only did, what, 4 rows? Just right here. But I'd show you some more of that purple and blue that's coming in. So that's exciting. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to close those curtains if I'm going to do it late at night or in the afternoon. But here we are. That's how much is so far with that one ball. Yeah, or those, yeah, the one ball, 2 held together. But there we go. So I'm really happy with that. Okay. Now, that was all the knitting. We didn't have a knit night. We're going to do it this Thursday, so that'll be nice. Now, I did say I wanted to talk a little bit about WhipGo. For all of you who don't know, the person who runs WhipGo is Jessie Marie, and Jessie Marie Does Stuff is her YouTube channel. She does the WhipGo, but she's also pregnant, so we're really happy for her, and she's going to be having her baby next year. She hasn't come out yet to say what she's going to do with WhipGo, but she said she still is going to do WhipGo. So I hope that that's true. I have decided that instead of it just being a Mira and lavender and lace WhipGo board next year, I'm still going to have my Mirabilias and my lavender and lace on them, but I'm taking out the monthly Miras. There's 11 projects that I work on throughout the year that are monthly Miras, and I'm going to take them out. I'm going to take them out and just do them on for that month. I figure that's 4 weeks is enough to work on a Mira month, and they do see a lot of progress for that month, and I'd like to not do so many Miras. I'm getting kind of mirrored out, but I still want them all done. I just don't want to be working on a Mira all the time. I think that's why I want to work on that Praiseworthy Stitches one, because I'm kind of mirrored out, and it's a shame. So I don't know, you may see something different for Monday. But yeah, I have a list of 40 projects that you know of for the no new starts. So I want to put some of those projects in the WhipGo board and pull out the 11 monthly Miras out of my WhipGo board. So I think that that's going to work really well for me. And if I finish a Mira, like if I can finish that Halloween Mira in October, which I kind of doubt, but if I could, that would be awesome. And I would not put a new Mira in there. I don't think I'm going to replace a Mira. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking. But I hope that made sense, because I've rambled. I've rambled too much again. I'm sorry. But, you know, give me some ideas what you guys would do. And if you want to be in the WhipGo challenge for next year, sign up for the WhipGo board. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So, looking around here, I have nothing else to share. A week without haul. But I am getting a haul next week, so you'll see that. So, I hope that if you are new, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. I hope that you will subscribe and stay around. And if you're an old viewer, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I really appreciate it. It is so great. And I want to say thank you all for your comments. And yeah, I hope that everybody has a great week. I hope that everybody stays safe, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content, and I will see you next time. Bye.